And look at that Welsh. He just throws it through the corner. Those tires will be melting.
Over the line they go to complete 4 laps. Just 1 to go now.
And the gap 1 second exactly, so Hopwood has reeled him in even further. 6.2 kilometres to negotiate now. Hopwood's got the race face on. I think we're going to see 2 drivers with bad attitudes across the top this time round.
Yes, Peter Hopwood's experience across the top might serve him well. Looks just to me as if the British car could have a few more legs in a straight line. If he's had 59 victories under his belt, you can be sure of one thing. That's a wonderfully tuned Healey engine he's got there. 6 cylinders. History of the car started with a 4-cylinder engine. Went a few years later, about 5 years later, to a 6-cylinder, 2.6 liter, and eventually, much to the delight of the Americans, a big 3-liter engine.
And Dennis has got the headlights on to warn some of the slower cars, which they're starting to catch now that he's coming up upon them, and he doesn't want to be held up because look at this. Hopwood is moving right onto the tail now.
He is close. He's almost in the slip. Well, he's practically in the slipstream. He won't be worrying too much about that. Getting his car play. Oh, there we go. I say, Welsh is getting worried.
Our leader, Welsh from Staffordshire in England. The man in second spot, Peter Hopwood from Sydney. Been quite a drive by the man behind the wheel of car 20, and look at the ground he's making up. Very rapid across the top of the mountain. I agree with Alan Moffat. The Englishman's car in a straight line appears to have the legs, but look at the ground.
There he goes.
Up, moves to the inside. Magnificent inside pass. No hesitation whatsoever. Scraped a little paint on the way through, I dare say.
Well, this is really going to have the Union Jack flying under the bonnet of number 1. Now he won't like that, with a race record of 59 victories under his belt, to be beaten by an Aussie. That was a wonderful move by Peter Hopwood. Really did it nicely. I think he's been sizing Welsh up for the last lap. And now if he could just scoot down Conrad, Richard.
We'll take a look now and see whether or not the horsepower that Welsh has got, and the advantage we reckon he's got, is going to tell.
Certainly, Peter Hopwood set 2:44.2, the fastest lap for Healey at the circuit.
Side by side, as I approach Caltech's chase, the Englishman has produced a barnstorming pass.
He better not overcook it. He's protecting his line. Here's some defensive driving. He's holding tight to the left-hander.
Oh, around he goes. Peter Hopwood has overcooked it. He had the car positioned on the wrong side of the racetrack, and he's paid the ultimate price.
If he can keep it out of the sand trap, he should just about still be able to claim second.
Let's hope he can get back there for a podium finish. But here we have our United Kingdom visitor.
Got the Union Jack out.
Look at that.
Union flag.
Be prepared. That's the motto at Mount Panorama. Bring your own flag. A fabulous Donald Healey International Tribute race. And congratulations to Dennis Welsh, who had to work significantly harder for that victory than was the case yesterday.